On Sunday, Mr. Gove argued that the alternative to Mrs. May's plan was either an economically damaging departure without a deal or a second referendum and no Brexit. Mr. Gove, who was strongly against holding another plebiscite, then seemed to undermine his argument by adding that the campaign to leave the bloc would win again were a second vote to take place. His contortions are just one example of the waves of confusion and contradiction washing through the Conservative Party. Writing in the Daily Telegraph, Mr. Johnson, who at one time was part of a cabinet that agreed to the idea having an Irish backstop, described the scheme as a great steel trap that is about to clamp its jaws around our hind limbs and prevent our escape. Mrs. May, who once argued that no Brexit deal was better than a bad Brexit deal, has shifted ground, too. Leaving without any agreement could cause economic chaos, so Mrs. May now says that her plan, while not perfect, is better than any alternative approach. She can hope that, as the clock ticks toward Britain's scheduled exit on March 29, other ideas like keeping a closer relationship to the European Union, such as that enjoyed by Norway, or holding a second referendum, will be rejected. That might leave hers as the best of a bad series of outcomes. On Monday, Mrs. May appeared on one morning television show to sell her deal to the public, presumably in the hope that it will press lawmakers to vote for it. Some have seen her higher recent profile, and a mini tour of the country, as a dry run for a general election should she feel the need to call one. Mrs. May, who has a history of avoiding direct questions, seemed to confirm that reputation when she refused to say whether she would resign if she loses the vote on December 11 or to answer, when asked 3 times, whether Britons would be better off after Brexit.